The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. A1 Detailing of Milford, Iowa is your source for all your detailing needs, specializing in cars, boats, motorcycles, and much more. Call us today at 712-330-4260 to schedule your appointment, or visit us at 1709 P Avenue in Milford. A1 Detailing of Milford, Iowa. We take pride in your ride. I'm joined right now by Wyndham sophomore Gracie Bucher, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Gracie.
Thank you.
Well, let's go back to Thursday's section meet over in Laverne. And, obviously the last time sections was held in Laverne, you had a little bit of difficulty. And I imagine that going into the meet, just getting over that mental hurdle was probably the biggest factor for you.
Yeah. When we were walking the course, I remember looking into the final 100 meters, and I was like, oh, that's where it happened. And it's weird to think of that. It seems so surreal, but yeah, this time I made it to the course, and last year I didn't. And then I started the race and I finished it, so I just had to believe that I could finish it and that I wasn't going to stop till I did. So.
Mm-hmm. And a little bit different circumstances this time around. Look back at 2 years ago, it was warm, it was humid. This time it was really temperature-wise almost ideal, but the course was kind of muddy because it had rained. How did that affect things? How was the footing on the course?
Well, the mud, I guess it didn't bother me that much. I just try and get over those soft patches fast. Try and jump over them or stride out right when I go past them, because otherwise your feet sink and then they get wet and muddy and it's just gross.
You got off to a fast start though, and I know that typically you tend to try to get out a little bit quicker and then moderate a little bit, but it seemed like at least at the start the pace of the race was pretty quick, and of course when you've got Gale and Nelson up in front of the pack, the pace is going to be fast.
Yeah.
How difficult is it knowing that the section has two rabbits like that, and to keep in your mind to not try and chase them, but to run your own race?
I guess just knowing who my pacers are and how my body's feeling, I'm not gonna push it as hard as I can the first 300 meters or so just to stay up with them. And they're ranked in the top 6 in the state, so I always kind of known that they've been too fast for me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe eventually.
But as the race went on, as you got to the top of the hill, the first loop, it looked like you were running with the Bullerman girl from Adrian and the Strasser girl from Pipestone, and those have really been two of the girls that you've paced off of most of the season. Tell me about what it's like running with them and how well you get to know them as runners during the course of a race.
Well, running with them it's very helpful, because sometimes if I'm running next to them, or when we finish the race, Jonah will be like, thanks for pushing me, or good job, pat me back. And we all know each other's names now. And Mariah's always been the same way. She's really sweet too. When we talk about the race and stuff, because we're always running by each other or towards the end of the season.
But that course in Laverne, it's generally pretty flat, except for the monster hill that you have to go up twice. Yeah. And the second time getting up to the top of that hill, what is going through your mind at that point?
Liana Blomgren, her dad, he was standing at the bottom of the hill and he was like, go, 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 go. And I was like, wow, I got 300 meters left or less. I can't push it. So that last hill, I was just all out. And then after I got to the top, I just tried to go as fast as I could.
And you still had gas left in the tank, and that's probably the biggest thing. And it looked like you passed the Strasser girl in the last 100 meters, and I think you passed another girl as well. When you get to the finish line and you realize I have a shot here, What was that like for you?
It was pretty amazing. I looked at my coaches when I finished and I was like, did I make it? And they were all running towards me like, ah, and they were giving me hugs and stuff. And then Clay Ellis, who like comes and watches all the meets and stuff, he came over and he was like, I'm sure you made it, you were so close. And there's already these girls in the top that were for the top 2 teams. So yeah, it felt pretty great. It was a pretty good moment.
Looking ahead, you have the state meet on Saturday at St. Olaf. And you mentioned to me earlier that it was a course that you haven't seen before.
No.
But I imagine that knowing that Coach Pletcher has run there a few times herself and has experienced coaching other kids there, she kind of knows what to expect. What sorts of things has she told you in practice this week? And I imagine Friday's training run is going to be a big help.
She's told me that it's a very like spread out course, so there's not many places for like spectators to be. In the beginning and then the end, but throughout the rest of it, you're just like way out, separated like kind of in Alexandria. So that's pretty much what she's told me, and that it's gonna be a really tough race, and I gotta try and stay with people that'll be there for my section. I would say, prior it probably would have been an 8th grade in Laverne, but I'm gonna say I'm making it to state this year. Maybe like Eye of the Storm, I think that's what it's called. Compete against for my speed, I would say the 2 Laverne girls that are like 2nd and 3rd, Megan Fight and Brooklyn Versteeg. That's what I'd like to compete with. Quirky maybe, and a little bit nervous because I'm usually like always nervous for the meets and races and stuff, and Jane's like never nervous, and she's always telling me to stop freaking out. So yeah, probably. And sometimes at practice I can get a little bit obnoxious. Netflix, I think I said that last time too, but it's true. That's where I spend most of my time with if I'm not in sports. And maybe painting. I've started doing that. So
well, that should be all we need. Best of luck at the state meet on Saturday, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
A1 Detailing of Milford, Iowa is your source for all your detailing needs, specializing in cars, boats, motorcycles, and much more. Call us today at 712-330-4260 to schedule your appointment, or visit us at 1709 P Avenue in Milford. A1 Detailing of Milford, Iowa. We take pride in your ride.